What's going on, everybody? Jadon here, back again with another video for you to watch, laugh at, enjoy. Today, I'm here to talk about my first experience with love. And I know how that sound. Most of y'all folks don't like sapping. So just let this be a warning to you. This will be a very sappy video. It's a serious topic. I'm gonna try to be as lighthearted and as funny as possible, but I also need you to take this seriously and just try to take something away from it. So without further ado, my first experience with love, just for legal copyright purposes, I guess. Not copyright, but just for legal reasons, I'm gonna refrain from using her name at all. I don't know if she's gonna be comfortable with me saying her name. Yeah, so we met probably September 30th, 2016. Yeah, I remember the exact date. I'm talking about probably, but I know for sure it was September 30th, 2016. And we met in the mall. I was walking around by myself at the time, and she was with her best friend, and they both walked up to me, and her best friend, she was slick hopping down on me. She was like, you're real cute, you feel me? You're gonna be my boyfriend and shit for the day. So, I'm kind of bewildered and baffled because normally it's the male who comes up to the female and says, hey, you feel me? Let me get a moment of your time. Can I please, you feel me? Basically it's the male who hops down on the female. The female in this case came up to the male and said, hey, you feel me? We finna pop it off, feel me? Get shit popping. So of course I'm not gonna turn down. It's two pretty females walked up to me and told me that I'm theirs for the day. So of course I'm not finna turn that down. We walking around and stuff, and we just chilling, walking around the mall, having a good time, and her best friend is like, hey, bud, if you feel me, it's over with. We're done. We're not together no more. I found a new nigga. And you feel me? I knew she was just playing and shit like that. I wasn't taking her serious. I still seen that as my opportunity, to go for who I wanted in the first place. You feel me? Her best friend came up to me, but I still had my eyes on her. I still wanted her. I was still peeping her out. So after her best friend said that, I was just like, all right, well, look, it's free game. You feel me? I'm finna go hop down on shawty over here. You feel me? Hop down on her friend, see what she talking about. And I get her Instagram and stuff. Next thing you know, we're together. I went to her house. You feel me? Smoked some gas for the first time. She kissed me. You feel me? I was in love. I loved her. Later on that year, 2016, actually on New Year's of that year, we had broke up because I was so young. I think in 2016, I was 15 years old when we got together. And, she was 2 years older than me, so she was 16, 17. She wasn't really trying to fuck with no younger boy like that. You feel me? That's understandable, I guess. I guess how it looks at the time is kind of weird for a 17-year-old to be messing with a 14-year-old. So I respected that. I wasn't really tripping like that, but I still should have known, maybe if she's acting like this, she's not the one for me, because she hurt my feelings. I wasn't with that. I really wanted her to be my girlfriend. So a year later, she hit me up and she wanted to get back with me. And, we kept it pushing from there. But this time, I made the terrible, stupid, dumb mistake of cheating on her. If you're in a relationship, if you're watching this right now and you have a girlfriend who you love, make sure you're doing right by her, bro. You're not fucking with no other females. You're not in no other females' DMs. You're not communicating, giving other females attention unless it's your sister or your mama. Just make sure you're showing your girl the same respect that you want her to give you. I know all y'all fellas out here, y'all gonna be mad if you find out your girl is cheating on you. But you'll go right ahead and cheat on your girl expecting no consequences, expecting nothing to happen. Just make sure you're doing right by your girl, because you don't wanna end up in this position where she don't trust you and you in a toxic relationship that you can't fix. I cheated on her and stuff, and it was terrible. She caught me, and it was over from there. She didn't, we broke up, and I wasn't thinking we would ever get back together, but she still took me back. She still gave me a chance because she loved me, and she felt like she seen my potential, and she felt like, I could be a good boyfriend. Things still didn't work out for us. It just, she did, after a couple of months of us getting back together, she did some stuff. She commented some posts on Instagram. I won't even get into detail, and that caused us to separate again. And just a little bit of advice, I guess. Fellas, don't take everything your girl do on Instagram to heart. Like, females really, they be trying to get some clout, trying to be little IG comedians out here. Like, everything they do on the gram is not to be taken serious. It's boundaries that you should set, but you shouldn't just be so uptight about the stuff they post, as far as like their body and like what they want to say to somebody and stuff like that. As long as it's respectful to you, like, you shouldn't be too sensitive about what the things that they post. But anyways, I digressed. So we separated again because of some stuff she said on Instagram, and we got back together from there. By now, at this point, we're just hanging on to our relationship by a thread. Like, I couldn't tell at the time, but it's not something she wanted to keep going back and forth with me with. But I didn't have a problem because I loved her. Like, this my baby, you feel me? I'm trying to marry you, trying to have all of your kids, trying to take care of you for the rest of my life. But push comes to shove, she doesn't feel like I'm treating her the best that she could be treated. So I start trying harder. I took her to botanical gardens. I took her out to eat several different places. I bought us matching outfits. I did all type of stuff. It just still wasn't enough. She still didn't feel like I was providing for her enough. She wasn't feeling the love that I had for her. She didn't see it, and she didn't recognize it. And she had to look out for herself at the end of the day. If it's not something that she wants to continue to do, like, I can't force her to stay in a relationship that she doesn't want. So it's not like I can just, force her. I'm not that type of dude. Like, if I'm not what you want, go ahead, be free. Like, you gonna realize what you lost, after we're not together no more. I couldn't keep confining her to something that she doesn't want to be confined to. Or if it feels like confinement, you probably shouldn't even be a part of that in the first place. And yeah, it breaks my heart. That was my girl. That was the one I loved, the one I wanted to be with for the rest of my life. But it doesn't always work out like that. She had to find something better for her. She loved me. I could tell she loved me too, But, it's just sometimes you got to realize when you're doing what's best for you and when you're not doing what's best for you. And I thought I was doing what's best for me by staying with her and by, even giving her my love and my attention and stuff like that. But in all reality, I was hurting myself because I didn't realize that the main problem with our relationship was the fact that I showed her more love than I could even physically show for myself. Everything I did was based around her. And I didn't even consider the fact that I should be showing myself the same type of love and same type of treatment. Because if I don't show myself this same type of love and treatment, nobody is. Not even the one who I love so much and so dearly, who I want to marry and have kids with. She's never gonna show she's never gonna show me the same love that I should show myself. Like, if I'm loving her more than I love myself, then she's only gonna love me as much as I'm loving myself. Like, you can't expect somebody to love you more than you love yourself, or the relationship is never gonna work out. It's never gonna be what you want it to be. It's never gonna be what you expect. And this is advice to everyone who's watching this video, and even to myself. Like, I still need to figure out how I can take this advice and apply it to my life. But, you know, before you get into a serious relationship and before you consider this is the person I want to be with for the rest of my life, number one, is this what they want? Number one is, do they want to stay with me for the rest of their life? And number two, am I content with myself enough to where they don't have to go out of their way to treat me some type of way, because I don't need them for my own happiness. I don't need them for my own self-love, and I don't need them just to be the best person I can be, because I'm gonna do that already by myself. Love yourself as much as possible before you go off and try to love somebody else, because they're only gonna love you as much as you love yourself. And like, that's just the way it's gonna go. It's sad. It really hurts. Like, it hurts me, because like that's really who I wanted to stay with and be with for the rest of my life. Like, I thought I wanted her. I thought she was the one, but she didn't feel that way. She didn't feel that way at all. So, you know, you just gotta, and it's good for her that she realized her feelings and she wasn't staying trapped. And I feel like she fell in love with the type of person she thought I could be, and she didn't actually love me for who I was. And, you know, it caused several issues from there. So it's for the best that, you know, she finds somebody new who can love her for her and who she can love for them. And it's best for me, because I need to sit back and really figure out how, you know, I can make myself happy and love myself before I look to someone else to make me happy, or look to someone else for love. So, you know, I hope you could take something away from this video and really like see that, you know, love is a good thing, but, you know, sometimes you should just take your time and figure out how you can love yourself first before you start trying to figure out how to love somebody else and make that work. So, you know, see y'all later. You know, I love y'all. Y'all be safe and have a good night. Peace.